Hello, Tanisha. My name is Emily Johnson, and I figured I would take a few moments to point out a couple of things about your presentation. First off, I would like to start with your setting that you chose to record the presentation in. I noticed that you're outside, either like in a tent or under an umbrella. I feel like this is a very distracting setting because the red canopy, I guess, sort of takes your attention away from you. Just as well, it's also very distracting that you hear birds in the background of your speech. And I noticed that your camera angle is set very up high, like below you, and a good chunk of the top of the frame shows above your head, and we can't see below your shoulders. Another thing that I wanted to point out is you started your presentation with your name. I don't know if you watched the lecture for week 2 or not, but our lecturer, our instructor, kind of talked about trying not to start with your name, as you don't really have a hook into your presentation, and it can kind of be boring in a sense. You don't have any reason for anyone to actually listen to you, so you might try changing that around for your final presentation. Another thing I noticed with your presentation is that you don't really have, you're not really making a lot of eye contact with your camera. You take really long glances off to the side, as if you're looking at notes or thinking really hardly or something. And I feel like the instructors and the instructions and our book have kind of been trying to veer us away from that, for the sake of making it seem more professional, that you're actually talking to the person or people that you're presenting to in the video, and making it kind of a lot more personal and makes people attentive. Because, if you're talking to somebody and you're looking over here, they don't even know if they're talking to you, or you're talking to them, rather. Another thing I noticed was you take kind of long pauses here and there. Something that you can do is take a lot of time to rehearse your speech before you give it, like maybe a half hour or so. Just kind of go through your lines and memorize it enough to where you don't have to use your notes so much, and then you can kind of get that flow a little bit better. And that will certainly keep people on track between your sentences, and keep yourself on track as to where you're going with your presentation. Thank you, and have a wonderful week, and good luck in this class.